Yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the MU Stand. This is your Erik Ten Hag press conference reaction for Burnley versus Manchester United. A lot to get into. He spoke about the team news. He spoke about a lot of different things. He spoke about the coaches, the medical staff. We're going to cover every single thing in the stream, so make sure you guys stay tuned. And as always, as you guys join in, make sure to smash a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you guys are new to the channel. Okay, let's just go straight into it. Let's go straight into it here. So Erik Ten Hag speaking about Harry Maguire. That's the first question he actually answered in this press conference. Erik Ten Hag on the team news basically he says that as you say Harry Maguire, but we will see again after training. But Varane is training. We will see. Amrabat will train. We will see. I mean, every player he's talking about, he's not trying to give away anything. He's saying we will see if they are going to be fit for this game. He continues to say they didn't play for a short or long term. Varane obviously was the shortest out. He also spoke about Jadon Sancho. We know he was going to be asked about Jadon Sancho, and we know he was going to respond about Jadon Sancho. So on Jadon Sancho, he said it depends on him. For the rest, we are preparing for Burnley, and that's our focus. He will not be in the squad. So again, Jadon Sancho yet to apologize. And again, if he doesn't apologize, there is no room for him to return. So there is no way that Erik Ten Hag is going to allow him to return to the team, because he's yet to apologize. He's yet to apologize to Erik Ten Hag. So I don't know how he is going to return to the team. Jadon Sancho, he has to apologize immediately. He has to apologize immediately if he wants to be in the team. If he wants to be in the team, he has to do it, guys. He has to do it. Abdul says we need Amrabat in this game. Yes, so he just spoke about Amrabat. He said he is training, so which is a good thing. But we don't know for sure if he's going to be available or not. He also mentioned that on challenges of managing Manchester United, this is what he had to say. He says, "It's my second year. I know it's not always going up. You always have your gaps, and you get stronger from it as long as you stay together." That's what we are doing. So pretty much, he's having a hard time at Manchester United, especially in the second season now. I mean, a lot is going through now in this second season. First season was decent. We won the Carabao Cup. And now everybody's expecting the team can actually push for the Premier League and push for the Champions League. It doesn't mean we're going to win it, but at least we need to see a competition. We need to compete at the highest level, and we're not seeing that at this moment in time. So he is a manager under some sort of pressure, to be honest with you. He is under a massive pressure. He also, Erik Ten Hag also spoke about cohesion in the team, how together is the dressing room. He says in the dressing room, the staff, all the staff, coaches, and medical, everyone is united. At Manchester United, you fight. So again, he's basically confirming that the team is united, the dressing room is united. I don't believe him. I don't believe him. If it's united, why do we get leaks? Why do we get stuff coming out at Manchester United dressing room? So I don't believe him there. I know he has to come out and say it. I know he has to come out and say it, but I don't actually believe that. I disagree with him. I disagree with him because the team is not together. As we have seen, the team is not together. At least there are some players that are causing a lot of problems. I don't know who it is, but probably you can assume that it's the players that are not playing. He also talked about the dressing room leaks. Okay, so let's see what he said on this one. So he says, I don't know if it's a leak, but I know opinion. I know my players. Everyone can make suggestions. We are okay with it. At Manchester United, you have to win every game, so it doesn't change anything. Yeah, true. It doesn't change anything, the fact that you have to win every game, but you still haven't answered the question why there are leaks in the dressing room and who is actually leaking these stories. He didn't answer that question. He just didn't answer that question. He just jumped over it, to be honest with you. He was asked about the squad morals, how's the team feeling? And he says, as always, it's about how we play against Burnley. That's not an easy game. Definitely not against Burnley. I mean, looking at the stats, it should be one of the easier games we would play. I mean, Tottenham went there and scored like 5. Manchester City scored 3. Aston Villa scored 3. So it's not a difficult match. I know every game is difficult in the Premier League, but it's not a difficult match playing against Burnley. I mean, it's probably what we wished for, to be honest with you. This is what we wanted. This is exactly what we wanted. I mean, an easier opponent after that defeat in Bayern Munich. Okay, so let's continue to read what he has said. And he also spoke about Burnley. So he said, we know how intense they play football. We know their approach. I like the approach from them, the adventure, high intensity, and dynamic in their game. So we have to play our best. Yes, we have to play our best to win this game. Any game, if you want to win in the Premier League, you need to be at the highest level. You need to be at the highest level. But like I said, this is one of those easier games in the Premier League. It just doesn't get any easier than this. So we need to go there and we need to win. And we need to, it's not just a win. We need to show some sort of statement. We need everybody to show we're not a flop. You understand what I'm saying? We need to show a dominant performance, not a fluke win like we did against Wolves. I want to see a dominant performance from Manchester United. And it starts tomorrow, guys. It starts tomorrow. Erik Ten Hag on his agency being involved in transfer. So he was asked about his agency being involved in the transfer market. And he said it cannot be conflict of interest because we make very good agreements about it from the start. How we cooperate in this matter for players' decision transfer, it's always 50-50. So it's always 50-50 between his agency and Manchester United. That, I guess that's what he is referring to. He also talked about, he also said this, we both have a veto, the club represented by John Murta and me, so there can never be a distraction. So he's basically saying that they are on the same page. He's basically saying that they are on the same page. He also said that I know that there are not only ups, there are downs. That we came out strong as long as we stay together, and that's what we do in the locker room, and the staff, all the staff, and the coaches, the doctors. Everyone is united at Manchester United. We fight. So he keeps saying that the team is united. He keeps saying that the dressing room is united. Do you guys believe him? I mean, it does not look like it's united. There are some leaks going on. Like I said earlier, there are leaks coming out. So it can't be that united. I mean, you could say that his favorite players probably are with him, but some players definitely are not with him. For sure, for example, Jadon Sancho is not with him. We know Harry Maguire is not with him. Not that we care, but he's not with him. So some players probably are not happy with the roles that they have in the team. So he needs to keep it together. He needs to keep it together. And he also spoke about on teams, on the squad morale, which I've talked about earlier. As always, it's about how we play against Burnley. There is no easy game, definitely not against Burnley. So yeah, I spoke about that already. That pretty much, guys, pretty much. This is all. This is all what he had to say about the press conference. So we'll see. I mean, we'll see. Talking is cheap. You can talk a good game, but on Saturday you need to show up. You need to show up. And Erik Ten Hag has been talking a good game for a while now this season. Every press conference he says some good stuff, and then the game starts and we get smashed. So I don't want to see that again. I just don't want to see that again. And that needs to change, and that needs to improve. So on Saturday, we have to win that game. And I believe we got Crystal Palace coming up. And easier games are coming up. Easier games are coming up. Let me just quickly open up those games. And let's see the schedule really, really quickly, because I feel like we could be on a good run here. We could be on a good run here. Taking a look at this, so what we got coming up is basically Burnley, and then we win that. We got Crystal Palace twice, EFL Cup, and in the Premier League. We also got Galatasaray in the Champions League. That's another massive game that we have to win if you want to get our Champions League really get started, because we lost the game. We got Brentford coming up, Sheffield United coming up, Copenhagen in the Champions League. All these games are games that we should be winning, guys. All these games are games we should be winning, and I expect us to win all these games. And if we don't, there is a big, big issue at Manchester United. But yeah, guys, thank you all for watching. This is the press conference reaction. Make sure to smash a like on the stream and subscribe to the channel if you are new to the channel. We're going to be live for the game tomorrow, Burnley against Manchester United. We are going to be live, and we're going to be doing the watch along for that. So stay tuned for that, and make sure you join us. Make sure you join us tomorrow. And also, if you haven't seen the preview, check out the preview and check out our lineup, and do let us know in the comment sections if you agree or disagree with the lineups. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.